impoverished African countries. Let me expand a little on that. You see, the World Food Program, which is run by the United Nations, a lot of their wheat comes from Ukraine, right? Remember, Russia and Ukraine, top exporters in the world of grains and wheat. So the World Food Program, a lot of their supplies go to Ethiopia and Yemen, right? Who caused that? Why? I wonder why. I wonder why people need assistance in Yemen. What could possibly have done this? Another great NATO adventure. And of course, Saudi Arabia. In any case, they will suffer now, because if Ukraine cannot get the wheat through, then by extension, not only do prices go up everywhere, but there's a shortage of food in these countries. So yes, this is obviously going to cause a lot of hardships, but who created this situation? It's not the Russians. The Russians signed the deal, but and they fulfilled their part. Did they block ships from leaving the 3 ports in Ukraine? Did they stop participating in the inspections? I think they did last month, because after 11 months of being screwed, yeah. But they did their part. They held up their end of the deal. What the EU did is they allowed Ukraine to flood European markets with their grain, and they even did it on a tax exempt basis. Okay, so basically no sales tax whatsoever, and or import tax, and Ukraine could get its grain on the market. And this was, of course, very bad for neighboring countries. I mean, you can see it's so tiny. You can barely make it out. If you look at the bottom, there's purple, and then there's also turquoise. So you can see in the years 2020 and 2021, there's basically nothing. There's no Ukrainian grain coming in compared to 2022. These years are dwarfed by how much grain was coming in from Ukraine. So I think, that really puts into perspective how much Ukrainian grain was making its way into European markets. Now, this is bad for 2 reasons. Reason number 1 is that I thought this is supposed to go to Yemen and Ethiopia and the countries that are really at risk of starvation. No? They keep talking about how sorry they feel for them. Why the hell are you busy flooding Europe with Ukrainian grain? The second reason why this is bad is because local farmers completely screwed. And they even banned Ukrainian grain in some countries like Hungary. They banned it outright, and the EU didn't like that, and so on. And then, when it's too late, after it's already too late, you can see this is from 3rd of May this year. The EU, they give 100 million to support farmers in Bulgaria, Hungary, Poland, Romania, and Slovakia, because they got screwed from the EU's brilliant plan to flood Europe with Ukrainian grain. Yeah, but 100 million is nothing compared to what they lost. It's a joke. It's a joke compared to what the farmers lost.